Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shepard Plamann here along with
Griffin Hanna.
Griffin Hanna is his name. So tonight we have the 20-7, or what was the number here, Griff? What was the number?
Do not know the records of either team.
It was 20-7. York Dukes to the 14-10 Lyons Township. So LT is ranked 37 overall and York is 36th overall. So this is going to be a fairly even match tonight. At least I hope. Griffin, anything to tell me? Anything I should look out for?
One person to truly look out for tonight is York's star outside Katie Day.
Yes.
With over 200 kills on the season so far and with a 3.8 kills per set rate for the season.
3.7.
Sorry, 3.7.
That's all right. And the top hitter for LT, Taylor Carroll, was at 3.2. As we have, tell me, this is Eileen Carroll?
Correct. That is
Okay.
Carroll back to serve for the Dukes.
Thank you. And her cousin, she's playing her cousin here tonight as well. It's Coach B, the head coach of the girls of Varsity Volleyball, and we are underway. Received by 13 to 9, 22, picked up by Bennis. Amalia to Katie Day with this roll shot, and she paints that back left corner in your friendly zone number 5. Defense was not there, so we're going to work on trying to say some LT people here. Taylor Carroll is Eileen Carroll's cousin. She's number 13 on LT, if you were wondering, folks. Eileen Carroll. And an ace on her own cousin. Look at that. Look at the going out for blood here tonight.
Family ties here in the Dick Campbell gym tonight.
Yes, sir. Set looks up right now for LT, and the set is up for the Dukes as well. Free ball by LT. Bennis. Amalia running the slide to Faley. Picked up by, don't remember. And a big block there from Amalia. And that turns into a poor free ball and a point for the Dukes.
One thing that's very interesting here is Eileen Carroll is constantly serving it into serving zone 4, targeting number 11 of Lyons Township.
Eileen Carroll. The 13. Roll shot by 17. Oh, Bennis unable to grab it with her hands. Tough ball there. Lila Bennis has a sister, Lexi Bennis. So Lila is the freshman and Lexi is the senior.
Definitely two proud parents there for Mr. and Mrs. Bennis.
Yes, extremely. As we have number 2, I think it's Julia Ahrens. Picked up by Naraki. Amalia to Katie Day. Big swing. Picked up by the lib. High ball to the outside. Ellie Kehoe. Amalia. Here comes Day. Recycle. Free ball. Outside of the pin. That is illegal. Lots of juniors on this LT squad here. And 3 sophomores. So that's what LT's basis. We're kind of, Dukes are all over the place, but here comes Naraki with the receive. Amalia to the tip. Katie Day. Roll shot. Nice shot there by number 22. Emma O'Brien, and we apologize for the names. We're trying to get it down right now. That's why I'm a little slow in the head at this moment. And number 2, Julia with the serve. She's a sophomore. Here it comes. Picked up by Day. Amalia with the tip. And a good ball down by number 7. Ooh, I can't find it on the roster. Oh, very bottom. Corinne Yanzi.
Like you said earlier, Dukes are very fluid between each grade, with seniors and freshmen getting valuable playing time in these varsity games.
Yeah, well said, Griff. Score is 3-4 here. Dukes down by 1. And an ace for Julia Ahrens.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from York's lib Naraki all year long.
Yeah, she had a very good game last week against Hinsdale Central. An awesome game. And here she comes again. Naraki picking it up, sent over. Here comes 9 to the outside. Carroll unable to be picked up by Bennis in the middle back.
Lyons Township here on a 6-point run. Duke's still looking for their first side out of the match.
What can the Dukes here? 3-6, down by 3. Here comes Julia, picked up by Naraki. Amalia to Day. Day with the tip off the hands. High ball to the outside. Picked up by Bennis. Amalia to Day. And a nice shot going out of bounds. Unable to find the line in zone 1. Here comes Julia. And a good call by Naraki and the Dukes as that ball goes out of bounds. And Emily Zitek proudly celebrating on the bench. Naraki. Nice float serve. Nice high ball to Carroll. Oh. Tip off the hands of, or I'm sorry, there was a swing that came off the tip of the hands of Amalia and Reese Timberwolf. Said it right this time. Last time it was, what, Witherspoon?
One thing to definitely watch is York is a no jump top program, so you'll only see float serves from the York servers.
And as well from LT as Kehoe takes the receive. Amalia to Reese. Reese, big swing! Whoa! Where'd that come from? Lily Roach is on the bench tonight as she injured herself a couple games ago. They were doing the two-way serve during warm-ups, and she landed on a ball, and that's just the worst feeling.
Definitely crucial loss for the York Dukes front line.
Amalia. Help being called by LT. Free ball sent over by the Lib. Kehoe. Amalia back to Reese. Whoa! And that ball's out of bounds. That's 2 kills in a row there for Reese. Everybody's getting really hyped. Reese is not a starter, so this is a great look for her and her future.
One thing to watch is as Amalia Toliopoulos enters the back row, set is dead. Dump is no longer available.
Amalia with the serve. Picking on her again. Free ball sent over. Naraki with the pickup. Day. Toliopoulos. Middle set. Oh, little miscoordination there by LT. Yeah, what? Amalia, she dumped all the time the last couple of games, and we should really be looking for that, even when she's in the back row, to be quite honest, Griff, because she did that a good amount of times. Here she comes. Deep float. Picked up by 9. High ball to 13. Oh, that was interesting. I thought that ball hit the pin, but it did not.
Very tight set there from Lyons server. Great job by number 13 to get outside the pin, bring the ball back into play, and get a point for Lyons Township.
Here comes Molly Eskra, the junior. Oh. That hand was not stiff on that one there, Griff. That was a weak high five, you could say. I feel like there's like no energy in here right now, dude.
Neither team building much momentum. We saw that big scoring run the Lyons went on early, but now it's just back and forth going point for point between these two teams.
Here comes Day. Into the net it goes. Here comes number 8, Regan Farnan, and 17, Madeline Richard.
One thing that's been an issue for the Dukes so far this season is unforced errors such as miscommunications and serving into the net. Definitely looking to clean that up this game.
Comes the serve, picked up by Carroll. Amalia back to Carroll. Big swing. Unable to be picked up by number 8, Regan Farnan. That was a great cut there from Eileen Carroll. Really getting up there above the block and just putting it right between zones 6 and 5.
Eileen Carroll can definitely jump out of the gym, undersized with her stature, but makes up for it with her great hops.
Indeed. Here comes the serve. Oh, scrappy volleyball here. Good free ball. Very good free ball. Amalia saving that ball on that one. Carroll, big rip. Picked up by 8. To the outside. 17. Oh, I can't see because the ref, but that ball was attempted to be picked up by Faley and Z-Tech. Yeah, that was a good hard swing by number 17, Madeline Richard, or Madeline, however you want to say that. We apologize in advance, like we've said already.
One rule that may go unnoticed is Emma Bratham for the Dukes only serves in varsity games, but is great at her job.
Yeah, well said, Griff. And here comes Eileen. Off the hands. Great pickup by number 8. Even better by Madeline. The send over by the setter. What can Amalia, who's she going to? And she dumps it. Back to Madeline. Picked up by Day. Amalia to the right side. Z-Tech. Big swing. Another pickup. Interesting tip there by Faley. Number 9 to the middle. Recycle. Amalia. High ball to Carroll. Good roll shot. Bodies on the floor. Katie Day. Amalia. Back to Katie Day. And a good swing by Katie Day. That was a very nice back row shot. Just making that set, or the DS and the right DS in zone 1 move. Hello, vocabulary.
Like you said earlier, we seen some unconventional volleyball there from Toliopoulos, dumping when she was in the back row, leaving the DS and Lib by themselves back there.
Lila Bennis painting that back right corner. Beautiful ace there for the Dukes.
One strength of this York Dukes offense is their serving ability, constantly painting the back corners and getting in the seams of each zone.
A little risky here. Here goes Lila. Picked up by Madeline. Chambers. Ooh, Lila Bennis caught sleeping in the back row. That's all right. I like to sleep a lot, so, it makes sense. It was not an easy ball, and diving is not easy. Most of you guys think diving is so easy, but it is not. It's not. Unless you play volleyball. Colleen Chambers. Amalia to Faley. Great pickups there from LT. Picked up by Day. Amalia to the outside. Eileen. Oh, big rip. Sent out of bounds.
Like you said earlier, diving is not an easy task. These players for both teams make it look easy, but it's a balance between not injuring yourself and laying fully out there.
Yeah. Colleen Chambers to Katie. Amalia back to Eileen. Good pickup by Madeline. Oh, that was not a good pickup. Pardon me. Free ball sent over, and Eileen hit that ball off the block. Here comes Eileen Carroll. Pick up. It goes 22. Day. Amalia with the dump. Wow, that was a cheeky dump right there. That tickled the net and just dropped.
One thing that's very interesting is Eileen Carroll plays all the way around, one of the few Dukes volleyball players that do, and they're 5-1.
Here comes Carroll. Oh, and an ace right into the donut zone, as we call it. That was a great serve from Eileen, dropping it in.
To expand on what you said about the donut, it's the part of the court where no player has true control over it.
A very good point, Griffin. Here comes Chambers, the 22. Oh, great. Oh. Wow, they called that one a lift. I was a little shocked on that one, but hey, I'm not the ref. I've down refed before, but not up refed. Eileen Carroll, number 2, with the serve. Picked up by the libero. High ball. That ball sent out of bounds by number 22, Emma O'Brien.
Great communication there by the Dukes defense there, making sure the out-of-bounds call was heard.
Eileen with the serve, picking on Madeline. Interesting hands. And a net call on LT. Looks like number 22, Emma O'Brien.
York,
I'm sorry.
York going on a serving run here, expanding their lead to 4 points. First team to truly build some momentum in this first set.
As LT calls a timeout, Griff, I was literally about to say exactly what you just said there, as we have a volleyball flag running around on the court right now. Yeah, it's not a bad start for the Dukes. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of energy in here, but maybe that's just, I'm used to being around Connor Choi, who's got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? So,
shout out club president Connor Choi, always making YSN look their best.
Well said, Griffin. I actually was going to say exactly what you said about the serving. Eileen has gone on a very long run here. I'm not sure how many points, but it is definitely in the Dukes' favor at this moment in time.
Lyons went on the serving streak early in this game, but too early in the set to really build a lead and build a momentum, as the Dukes had enough points to work with to mount this comeback and gain a 4-point lead before Lyons even sniffed the end of the set, going not even reaching 15 points yet.
Yeah. Here comes Eileen Carroll. Score 17-13. We're at home with the Dukes. Picked up by number 8. There goes Madeline. Picked up by Bennis. Today. Ooh, that ball was sent out of bounds on that one. That was a good set there by Amalia Tsilopoulos.
Right there, we saw Lyons Lib get into play for the first time this set. Lyons been really good in the serve receive, not having too many unorthodox passes that their Lib had to go get. Most of them have been 3-point passes to their setter.
Yeah. Ellie Kehoe subbed in there for the Dukes for Eileen Carroll. Here comes number 2, Julia. Picking on Day. Amalia, great high ball. Katie Day painting that exact same corner she did in the first couple of points. It's like repetition. That's what you got to do, folks, if you want to get good at something.
Katie Day has definitely painted that corner in previous games and is continuing to in this game.
Here comes Naraki. Picked up by Carroll with the tip with 2 hands. Amalia, that was going over. High ball from Kate. I couldn't see, 22 or 2? 22, Emma O'Brien.
Great job there by Naraki to try and extend the play, diving for it. Just couldn't get her hands on it.
There comes the middle serving. That ball was out of bounds, barely though. Good call by Ellie Kehoe and Lila Bennis. Is Lila the only freshman on VAR?
I believe so.
Amalia Tsilopoulos, the setter. Oh, great float. Here comes Carroll. Good call by Ellie Kehoe. Wow, that was a close ball.
Another great read by this Duke's back row, and especially Ellie Kehoe. On point with her vision tonight.
Yeah, as another timeout is called by the LT Lyons Township, also in LaGrange. We play them this Friday at home. It'll be a great game. What was it? Was that Slow Shade? Did you see the numbers?
I did not see the numbers.
It was not good. They said the voting was no bueno. It says 72 Lyons Township and 28 us. But to be fair, Lyons Township did just beat DGN. So we will find out this Friday. Watch the stream, folks. It's a quality stream, Counter Choi and play-by-play.
Yes, definitely tune into Friday's stream of York against Lyons Township, but don't leave this stream just yet as the first set is almost to close, and we have 1, maybe 2 more to play.
Yes, sir. 20-15, Amalia with the serve. Picking on Julia again. Tight ball. Interesting. Back row attack called on the setter, Chambers. Colleen Chambers. Amalia again. That ball's out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that one. What do you like on your hot dog, Griff?
I'm a big Chicago dog guy. No ketchup.
No ketchup.
What about you, Shep?
I'm like the exact opposite. I like ketchup on my hot dog. Yeah, I used to be a ketchup-only kind of guy. And here we go. Amalia. Reese. Oh, Scrappy D. Unable to be picked up by the Dukes. Was that number 12, the middle for LT? Where are you on the roster? Madison Jones, as we have these 6-year-olds running around us here like monsters. I'm sorry, there's a play underway here. Katie Day. Oh, that ball might have gone out. And a good block there for number 13.
One positive note from that play is the Dukes are constantly covering on these blocks, and oftentimes they're getting there. But 2 plays ago, as you saw, almost everybody covered, which allowed Lyons Township to tip it over the front line and get into the back 2 corners.
Yeah, it's a very good point, Griff. Oh my God, stutter. What is it? Oh my gosh, I was just about to say it, and then I lost my thought here.
The goals on free balls are definitely to get them to the back corners of zone 1 and 6. Or, sorry, 1 and 5.
Yep.
You've seen that from both teams, but especially Lyons has been doing a great job of that.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to talk about covering, like you said earlier, like a minute ago. Covering is very important, and the Dukes are not doing a bad job. I think they're always on the ball, but that was just an unlucky one there, especially on the right side when you've got a righty, and that comes off of the outside of the block, and it's unable to grab. Here comes LT. Ellie Kehoe with the receive. Amalia. Oh, an interesting run there from a Z-Tech, and that worked perfectly. Going to plan. The Z-Tech in the right side position, running a high middle ball. A great game plan there from the Dukes. 22-18. Dukes up by 4. No sets have been taken here. Katie Day, who is she going to pick on with her serve? Sharp float to Kate. Here goes Chambers. Big swing by Carroll. Katie Day, nice roll shot. Number 2, Julia Ahrens unable to pick that ball up. Katie Day's she's really picking on those back row players.
Yeah, definitely going to the zone 6, which is a very uncommon attack strategy, as that's where the lib is.
Saved by 13. Here goes Kate. Katie Day. Amalia Reese. Big swing. Whoa. She's coming in there with some authority. Some authority behind that swing there.
Reese Timberwolk has been a standout so far tonight. Getting her moment with Lily Roach injured, definitely capitalizing on the opportunity.
Katie Day picking on Kate again. Number 13. Big swing. I mean, every time number 13, I keep screwing up Madeline. I keep screwing up these girls, man. And it's just not in number order. That's just making me mad. Taylor Carroll, I'm sorry. Every time she's gone up for a big swing, it's gone in her favor. I mean, Dukes aren't able to hold that ball back. And here comes number 8. Amalia, another dump there, picked up by 10. Here comes 17. There goes Amalia. Carroll off the hands. And a good attempt of a dive there by number 8, Regan Farnan. And that is the set there for the Dukes, 25-19. The Dukes take the first set. LT losing the first set in the Dick Campbell Gym, postal code 60126. Griff, we're gonna take a break here unless you want to talk about some things.
I'm good for so far. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Dick Campbell gym, if I haven't said that already. LOL, like Mr. Dowdy would say, the boys' head varsity volleyball coach. And Connor's not too happy about that comment. Griff, some things you want to see. You probably have 5 seconds to talk here as we came back a little late.
I would love to see Lyons Township clean up their unforced errors and be better in the serve receive. Their passing has been okay, but especially in serve receives, they've let too many aces go.
Colleen Chambers with the short serve to Katie Day. Telopoulos. Boom! Big pickup there by Kate. Don't know her last name. Apologies. Oh, Kehoe unable to dive on that one. Kate, how do I say this? A great dig by... There's 2 Kates on LT. That's wonderful. Kate Heatherly. Okay, I can get that one. Here we go. Chambers. Great call by Naraki and the Dukes there. Side out for York.
Dukes have been great tonight so far, calling serves in or out. Very few letting go by, dropping, and barely even hitting paint.
Here comes Naraki. Ooh, great serve. Sent over by Heatherly. Telopoulos to the middle, Reese. Smart swing. Way to not go 100%. Sometimes you don't need to go 100%, Griff.
Yep, like you said, sometimes the best way to get it through is just to barely get it where the block is there, but they can't push it back against you.
Naraki picking on Richard. There goes Chambers back to Richard. Big swing. Telopoulos today. Good roll shot. Chambers to 22. O'Brien. Telopoulos today. Great tip. Picked up by Richard again. Chambers to the back row. That ball's out of bounds. Good call by the Dukes once again as the score is now 3-1.
Another great call there by the Dukes back row, calling the ball out. Great read, preventing any of their players from getting hands on it.
Here goes Naraki. Smart choice. Richard. Chambers. Picked up by Kehoe. Naraki with the high ball. Free ball sent over by Telopoulos. Here comes Chambers. Oh. That ball just dropped. A little miscommunication there, Griff, wasn't there?
Very interesting to see a ball drop through a seam between 1-6. Oftentimes you see the 1-6 seam in serve receive. Rarely do you see a miscommunication in the seams during a dig.
I beg to differ, but that's all right. Katie Day only able to pick that ball up on receive there. You know, I see your point. You said it's harder to talk and receive than it is. Yeah, because I feel you're more in the moment when you're playing defense compared to receiving. And here comes number 8, Kehoe. Great pickup. Telopoulos with the slide to Reese. Picked up by 9. Emma O'Brien to Bennis. Amalia, tight set. Reese to Heatherly. Roll shot. Oh, what happened again? I mean, how many times is that? All right, let's find the number. Taylor Carroll, once again, hitting that right into the Duke's block and just unable to be picked up. Number 8, Kehoe. Telopoulos today. Big swing. Blocked by Madison Jones and Emma O'Brien.
One of the very few times Katie Day has been blocked all season. She's definitely a stud for this York Dukes team.
Well said, Griffin. Well said. Number 8, Regan Farnan. Picked up by Kehoe. Amalia. High platform pass. Day digging that shoulder down. Chambers to O'Brien. Picked up by Naraki. Bennis. Free ball over by Kehoe. Heatherly to Chambers. Big swing. Telopoulos. Great high ball. Day unable to be picked up and recycled by the Dukes on that one.
Dukes did a great job of covering in the first set. Some miscommunications here in the second set, looking to clean that up.
Kehoe, front sent over. Good attempt there from Amalia Telopoulos, but unable.
One of the most dangerous things about an overpass is many of her players are still in transition, so as long as the front row plays it right, an overpass can mean a point for the other team.
Well said. Free ball sent over by Naraki. Chambers to O'Brien. Good swing picked up by Kehoe. Telopoulos. Here comes Day. Oh! Picked up by Reese. I'm sorry. Chambers to the middle. Madison Jones. Great pickup by Naraki. Oh, on the ground. And it's sent over by Kehoe. Heatherly. Chambers. Dump. Oh. Timber Wilkie got a little excited on that one. As a timeout is called by Dr. Piva Varchak, the former JV boys volleyball coach.
One player I would like to highlight is Reese Timberwilk, filling in for the injured Lily Roach.
Yes, yes.
Doing a great job so far, doing a great job adjusting to the slides that they often run with Lily Roach. Definitely picking up her end of the stick when an injured player and filling in very well.
Yeah, 100%. Lily Roach has 38 total blocks on the season, and Reese, or right behind her, is Audrey with 36. So Audrey may or may not pass her tonight, and then Reese is in third place with 24. Thank you to Max Preps for those stats there, folks. We don't keep them ourselves. You know, if we tried, that'd be pretty sloppy, but here comes number 8. Kehoe. Tolopolis. No hustle on that one. That was interesting. Day. Carroll. Big swing. Oh. Lila Bennis looks like she got shot on that one.
A lot of firepower on that swing there from the Lions' right side.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't that the outside? That was the outside, Griff. Wasn't that the outside? It was coming right here. So it's like our right side, like, but that's all right. Here we go. Naraki. Day, good approach. Oh, unable to paint the corner that she really does enjoy hitting.
Day still trying to find her touch here tonight. Has painted that corner a couple times, but looking to hit it more often with her swings.
Here comes Farnan. Yeah, good call there, Griff. And an ace for Farnan. Picking on number 10, Molly Eskra, as Lila Bennis is being subbed out for number 7, Elise Smith. Smith, pardon me.
Coach Prizaracek just trying to switch up the back row here, getting some new looks for this serve receive.
Farnan. Elise. Day. Picked up by Heatherly. Great pickup. Chambers to O'Brien. Oh, that's not. Is that O'Brien? Yes, that is O'Brien. And that ball's out of bounds. And Elise Smith is already being subbed out there for Z-Tech as Amalia goes to the back row to set.
Like you said, Amalia now in the back row. Set is technically dead, but she definitely loves to dump, and you'll see some of that, even though she's in the back row.
Here she comes. Chambers to Carroll. Picked up by Felberg. High ball by Z-Tech. Great ball. And a smart tip there by Day, getting the job done. Sometimes that's all you need.
The tip can be just as deadly as a full swing, as Day has been pounding away on those sharp crosses, gets them with the tip, fools the block.
Amalia picking on Heatherly. Chambers back set to Madison Jones. That's a smart play by the setter right there. They haven't run a C-ball all day, and then they throw that in there. The Dukes were not seeing that one coming. Oh, maybe that wasn't Madison Jones. Maybe it was. I don't know. Felberg. Tolopolis. Z-Tech. Oh. No spin on that one there. That was a floater, you could call it.
Would love to see that when serving, but not when on the attack.
Yes. And Z-Tech does have very good wrist action, but not on that one. Number 7. Oh. Picked up by the middle, Reese. Chambers, another middle ball to Jones. Tolopolis one-handed set to Day, great tip. Chambers to O'Brien. Picked up by Felberg. Tolopolis, back to Day. Ooh, unable to get the ball over. That was a kind of a tight, wide set on that one. That was a tough ball to hit there for Katie Day.
Passing definitely hasn't been a strong suit for the Dukes there. Tight pass to the net to start the rally there.
Yanzi. Picked up by Felberg. Tolopolis to Day. Oh my God! It's like blinking. It's so normal. You just hit it every time. You know what I mean? You can't mess up a blink. You know.
One of those
grip. I've never heard that one before. I don't think I have. I don't think Connor has said that one before. Here comes Day, the corner killer. Picked up by Farnan. Great back set to O'Brien. I mean, look at that. That was the cleanest play LT has had all game, in my opinion, other than that back set to the middle. But, wow, that was a very clean play. Great pickup by Farnan. Chambers to O'Brien. Wow. Great.
People will often look at the kill there and say it was the cleanest, but I would love to shout out Farnan there for that great three-point pass.
Yeah. There goes Ahrens. Picked up by Carroll. Going to Z-Tac. Sharp hit picked up by Heatherly. Here comes Carroll. Smart tip. Got to go over. There goes Day picking on Farnan once again. Chambers to Carroll. Good pickup by Naraki. Better defense. Here comes Carroll again. Day. Tolopoulos to Carroll. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Hey, we got another ball coming here for the Dukes. Another ball coming. Scores 6-16. Dukes down by 10 in the second set as Mr. Pivovarchek calls a timeout.
Dukes coming out a little lackluster in this second set. Down 10 points here. Coach P just trying to rally his girls. Shep, what do you think he's talking about in the huddle?
What do I think he's talking about? Well, as a former player of Mr. Pivovarchek, I think he's telling them to just keep playing the game. Everything's going to be all right. That's the kind of coach he is. He talks about how volleyball's a short-term memory game. Next ball, let's just do our thing, and they'll eventually make their mistakes. So erase our mistakes. They'll keep making their mistakes. Just keep it simple.
Volleyball is definitely also a team sport. Coach P preaching community and forming bonds with his players and forming bonds among players.
Yes, sir. Well said, Griff, as we are both a part of that boys volleyball program. Here comes Ahrens. Picking on Naraki. Tolopoulos, tight ball, unable to be saved by Z-Tech. That was a little scary one there as Z-Tech went under the net.
Almost felt like LT's block was almost over the net, didn't touch it, but that ball looked like it went straight down after Z-Tech made a contact.
Ahrens again. Oh, a little sniper on that one. Eileen Carroll unable to find whether that was in or out. And that score is now 6-18. Duke's down by 12. This is the biggest lead, I think, of the game here. Ahrens with the pink and blue shoes. Short serves. Naraki saw that from a mile away, but still a little late. Chambers to the middle, Jones. Tolopoulos, great set. Carroll, big rip. Reese. Here comes Carroll again. Oh, that was just Carroll, not Eileen Carroll. That is, what is her name? Taylor Carroll. They are cousins, if you didn't know that. That was just, she painted that as Amalia encroached a little too far up. She saw that and just put it right in the center area. Sharp serve, a little too much there from Ahrens. Looks like someone's been in the gym lately.
One thing that really has come to life in this second set is Lyons Township block, especially with number 12, Madison Jones, leading it.
And here comes the DS. You really like Griff. Chambers to Carroll, big swing. Oh, miscommunication there by the freshman and the sophomore, right? What's her name? I apologize.
Emma Brathen there.
Emma Brathen. What grade is Emma Brathen in?
She is a sophomore.
Sophomore, okay. A little miscommunication there by the underclassmen. Molly Eskra coming in here with a serve as Madeline Richards comes back in, starting it outside. Day, Tolopoulos, mid-roll shot. There goes Richards with the smart tip. Z-Tech saw that one. High ball to Z-Tech. Oh, smart roll shot there. Wow, that was like artistic.
Hitting that donut that we mentioned earlier, the area where no player truly has control over that zone, resulting in miscommunication there from Lyons' back line.
Yeah, Heatherly, the lib for the LT, was unable to pick that one up. Here comes Lila Bennis. Scores 8-20. Duke's down by 12. That ball sails out of bounds on that one. Side out for the Lions. Township Dukes are now by 13, and Coach P has no timeouts left, but LT has both of them. Heatherly, Naraki, Tolopoulos, Faley. A smart play there from Amalia. Feed in the middle.
Dukes coming alive late in this set, maybe running out of time here as they are down 12. Yes, 12 points.
Yes, sir. Weird number. I get it, Griff. Carroll to Farron. Great set. Richards, big swing. Bennis unable to pick that one off the block. You know, balls coming off the block are just not easy to read because they're going one way, they hit some hands, and it's like a pinball machine. That ball is anywhere and everywhere. The setter Chambers with the serve. Carroll to Lopoulos. High ball. Day, I almost said Z-Tech for some reason. As there's a touch that the ref calls. Dukes are on a little run here, 10-22.
Maybe shocking some life into this York Dukes volleyball team. Door is still open for them to come back in this set.
Opportunities await for the Dukes here. Heatherly, good pickup from Naraki. Good middle run, picked up by Bennis. Great dig. High ball for Day. Good roll shot. There goes Yans. Oh, and Emma O'Brien making that back row look bad, but they're not. Don't worry, I'm not dissing. I'm just, you know, a little metaphor there. Number 8, Emma Farron. Is it Emma Farron? No, it's Regan Farnon. Pardon me. Amalia today. And a smart tip and a tool, you could call it, for Katie Day. Using that big brain to get that 3.7 kills a set there on average. Here comes the starting setter, Amalia. Talopoulos. Oh, picking on Carroll. That's a great serve, Griff. That's a great serve.
Great job there by Toliopoulos, giving it enough distance where Carroll didn't know whether to use the platform or the hands. Made her decision too late. Ace there for Toliopoulos.
There she goes again, picking on Carroll, but good pickup. And then she's coming right back at her. She's like, hey, you can ace me once, but not twice, and then I'm going to score on you, too.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, says Carroll.
Set point. Yes, Griffin, yes. Set point here for LT. Yans with the ace on the Dukes. How the tables have turned from one set to the other.
Not a great set there for the Dukes. Definitely going to try and just look past this one. Like you said earlier, volleyball is a forgive and forget game.
Yes, sir.
Definitely trying to rekindle what they had going in the first set.
Yeah, well said, Griff. Well said. I think we're going to take a little siesta here, and we'll come back with more time this time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Dick Campbell gym. Postal code is 60126 if you're just wondering. But, you know, I have that memorized. Anyways, Griffin, Hanna, what are your thoughts on what's going on? What do you want to see? What do you not want to see, etc.?
Two very different games here so far. The Dukes came out strong, won the first set, and almost disappeared in the second set. Well, almost vice versa for Lyons.
Yeah.
Lyons didn't have the greatest first set and came back with a dominating second set win. Now entering the third set, Lyons coming out of the huddle earlier with way more time left as the Dukes are still in the huddle as we end 10 minutes left between each 10 seconds left between each set. Coach P trying to rally his troops here after the rocky second set.
Yeah, well said, Griffin. Couldn't be said much better. It was a vice versa game, as Griffin Hanna just explained to us here on York Sports Network. And did I say we're in the Dick Campbell gym? I think I did. And we are about to go underway as the down ref is checking lineups. Reese Timberwilk stepping in there for, flipped. Ava Naraki stepping in for Timberwilk. And Colleen Chambers with the serve once again, starting the third set. This third set does go to 25, unlike club. Picked up by Naraki. Telopoulos. Day. Blocked by Yans and O'Brien.
This LT block really came to life in the second set and still well and alive in this third set.
Chambers once again, the setter. Day. Telopoulos. The slide to Faley. Picked up by Heatherly off the block. Here goes Richard. Smart roll picked up by Day. Faley with the tip over. Heatherly. Great high ball to O'Brien. Smart choice. Telopoulos. Day with the roll. Chambers with the platform to Richards. Picked up by Kehoe, making that look easy. Telopoulos. To Day once again. Great shot by Day, causing some problems.
Great job there by Timberwilk. Typically comes in the game when Toliopoulos is in the back row. Therefore, the slide isn't available. But as Lily Roach is injured, doing a great job stepping into that role of doing the slide.
Heatherly sent over free ball. Kehoe. Telopoulos. Day. Off the hands. Chambers. High ball to Richards. Naraki, great pickup. Telopoulos getting aggressive, and it works out.
Naraki back to serve. Naraki made a great play on that previous rally.
Yeah.
Diving there, looking graceful with almost a dolphin dive.
Yeah. As she sends that one right into the net. She was like, I dove really well, guys, but I think you guys still deserve the point. That was a great play by Telopoulos, really getting aggressive. Send that ball deep where no one was as Farnan comes up with the serve here. Kehoe. Telopoulos to the middle. Reese saw that coming from a mile away as that works out once again. Reese has got a lot of kills tonight. Her average better be coming up.
Amalia entering the back row, first time in this set. Set is technically dead, but as we've said before, Amalia Toliopoulos definitely uses the dump.
Oh, nasty serve right there.
No need to dump there as she gets another ace. This Duke's serving team constantly targeting zone 5.
Here she comes again. Where's she going? She's going to go to Heatherly. That's another ace for Telopoulos.
Looked like Toliopoulos was going for the 5-6 seam, got a little bit too much on the outside of the ball, sent it to the lib in zone 6, but still got the ace.
Yes, sir. Here she goes again. Picking on Carroll. Smart tip there from Jans. Chambers, O'Brien, great tip, even better dig. Heatherly, great high ball to O'Brien. Off the hands of Reese and Day. Reese Timberwilk, not Reese Witherspoon. Got it right that time. And here comes Corinne Jans for LT, the middle. Picked up by Kehoe. Telopoulos, quick ball. Oh, little miscommunication there Couldn't tell if that was a gap or a quick middle. That was a tough disciple there.
Little unforced error there from the Dukes.
Here comes Jens again. Good float. Picked up by Kehoe. Tolopoulos. Today. Good roll shot. Even better dig by Farnan. Chambers. To O'Brien. Oh, good attempt there from Tolopoulos with that one-hand fist. Score is now 5-5. And if you're coming in live right now, it's 5-5. Picked up by Day. Tolopoulos moving those feet. Quick set. Little too quick there. Day unable to get a structured hit over on that one.
One of the few times we haven't seen the York front line and back line there to cover the block. Definitely going to be conscious of that now.
Corinne Jens picked up by Naraki. Tolopoulos to the middle. Reese, another big swing. Great picked up by Farnan. Chambers. That was actually Carroll, pardon me. A great roll shot, painting that back right corner.
One thing to point out is Lyons has struggled in this rotation where their lib is out, but now going on the first serving streak with Yan serving.
Tolopoulos. Day. Good roll shot. Good enough to have someone fail using their hands.
Always got to have strong hands, and coaches preach if you don't have strong hands using your platform.
Yeah, or do fingertip push-ups. That's what they tell us to do. Here comes Katie Day again. I don't know if she stepped off the court all day. Into the net it goes. And I think Ava Naraki has the most aces. I know this is kind of random, but I think I saw she's got .6 a set.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It could definitely be better, but you know, that's still pretty good. It means you're getting one every other set, at least. Tolopoulos. Big swing from Carroll, even better pickup by Farnan. She's on fire right now. Here comes Taylor Carroll. No block touch on that one.
Side out there for York. Coming in is Emma Brathen. Only serves for the varsity team, but does a great job at her job and has really embraced her role.
There goes, I forgot her name already. Chambers. Madison Jones, great pickup by the defense. Here comes Carroll. Where's she going? She's going line. Farnan, tight ball. Sent over by Taylor Carroll. Tolopoulos. Smart dump. Great dig. And that ball's out of bounds. Number 2, Julia Ahrens, unable to successfully dig that ball, but that was a great rally there. Scores 8-8. Here comes the DS. Picked up by Heatherly. Chambers to Taylor Carroll. Big rip. Picked up by Day. Tolopoulos back to Carroll. Nice sidearm between that 6-5 zone.
Carroll doing a great job switching it up between a cross shot and a line shot, keeping this Lions back row on their heels and keeping them guessing wrong, getting these kills.
Here comes Browden, the DS. Chambers, the tight ball to Carroll. Oh, Eileen Carroll, a little too high on the top of that circle, you could argue, but that was a good ball placement there by Taylor Carroll, picking on each other. Madeline Richards coming in, along with Molly Etska. And we apologize if we get your name wrong. It's Eskra. There's no T in that. Moved her serving position here. Here she comes. Picked up by Naraki. Tolopoulos. Smart tip by Faley. Oh, my goodness.
Coaches often say the cliche that first team to 10 truly takes control of the game, and the Dukes are the first team to 10. Looking to close out this set.
Interesting point there, Griffin. Lila Bennis, the freshman. Pick up by 10. Chambers. Madeline, big rip. Oh, big line shot there. But Madeline Richards really getting her name out there.
Richard, a lot of power in that kill. Barely even a chance for this York Dukes back line to get their hands on it.
And line shots are hard to defend for that back row hitter. And Heatherly, Topolopoulos, Faley with another smart tip there. Working real well with her. Coach P just shook his head. I don't know if he's happy or not about that one. Yeah, I don't know if he liked that forced set. But, hey, they got the job done. Here comes Carroll. Eileen Carroll, in fact. Picked up by 10 again. Chambers to Madeline. Good roll shot. Dukes caught sleeping.
Got to stay on your toes if you're in the back row. If you're on your heels, you'll often be late to the ball there. Looked like the Dukes back row, we were playing back, ready for a kill, but Lyons does a great job of identifying that and just tapping it over.
And a good serve by Chambers and the ace for LT. Griffin, you just said the first team to 10 usually wins the third set, but we will see. I mean, were you talking about club or are you talking about volleyball in general?
Volleyball in general, I've heard multiple coaches say that.
Tolopoulos today, another big block from O'Brien and Yans. LT's really locking them down right now. It is only a 2-point difference, 11-13. Duke's down by 2, but wow, that was a really nice block. Where's Chambers going? The setter. Oh, overpass there from Naraki. Another overpass. Here was there. Oh, pardon me. I had a word frickin' sandwich right there on that one. That was a great swing by Faley, unable to be picked up by the LT defense.
Both these middles for the York Dukes really stepping up as Roach is injured. Both Faley and Witherspoon doing a great job of filling her shoes.
Here comes Naraki. Oh, so close. So close. Griffin thought that one was in, but that was a close ball. Good eye there by the back row of LT. As Farnan and Carroll, Taylor Carroll, are stepping in here for LT.
Reagan Farnan, definitely dangerous as the server.
As you said, free ball. Oh, can't get that one over on that one. Can't get that one over on that one. Wow.
Farnan has gone on multiple serving streaks earlier in this game and an extreme one in the second set, really expanding that lead. Definitely trying to do it in this third set.
Farnan once again. Interesting pickup. Ooh, is that a lift? Oh, double. That, I did not see the spin on that ball. As Coach P calls a timeout for the Dukes. Score is 12-16. Dukes down by 4 in the third set.
Coach P, as you said earlier, wasn't happy with how his girls were playing. Definitely shaking his head gently on the sideline. You could see a little displeasure within play, trying to get his girls back into focus and back on their game.
Yeah, wow, that was a quick timeout there for the Dukes. They barely spent 25 seconds in the huddle. Oh, wow.
Looks like Coach P is letting his girls lead them through the timeout there. Players on the court talking for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Subs are being made here. Elise Smith coming in for Lila Bennis, so it looks like Elise is going to be setting here. I don't know what grade. Do you know what a grade Elise is in?
I do not.
Here comes Farnan. Kehoe. Smith, good high ball today. Pick it up by the defense. Heatherly, great high ball behind the back. Better swing by Carroll. Another set by Smith. Smart tip by Tolopoulos. Very smart tip right behind that big wall of the LT.
Toliopoulos definitely has a great game sense of when to swing and when to tip. Definitely does a great job of reading the block.
Well said there, Griffin. She has 100 kills in the season. Tolopoulos picking on Carroll. Big swing! Woo-hoo! Big swing there from Reese Timberwell. Wow. Everybody's getting fired up for that one, but maybe not the crowd, not so much, sadly. But wow, that was a big swing from Reese.
Not just a big swing, but a big momentum builder, too, for the Dukes, trying to close this gap.
Let's see if they can close it even more. Oh, that ball went right out of bounds. As Taylor Carroll looked at that one, was like, that ball's not in. She didn't even make an attempt to, like, watch. That was, wow.
One of the few times that the Dukes didn't score when serving to zone 5.
Good stat there, Griff. Here comes Yans. Tolopoulos. Tight ball today. Picking on Madison Jones as she was late on that block.
Looks like that swing was playing pinball with the Lyons Township block. Day swinging on a cross. Ended up being a line shot after ricocheted off the LT block.
Yeah. Tough ball for the defense to pick up. Here comes Katie Day. Picked up by Farnan. Great pass. Chambers hitting to Jones. Can they get it? No, they can't. That was a great. Farnan's doing a great job here in the second half of all the games. Of all the games. Of the sets here being played. Here comes Ahran. Picked up by Carroll. Tolopoulos to Carroll. Oh, good pickup there by Carroll. Taylor Carroll. Katie Day. Little miscommunication there from Timberwolf and Topolopoulos. Picked up by Featherly. Taylor Carroll. Tolopoulos. Naraki, great high ball to Z-Tech. What will she do? Smart tip. Recycled. Tolopoulos, deep ball to Carroll. Smart roll shot picked up by Farran. Picked up by Naraki. Tolopoulos with the dump. Picked up by Ahrens. Big swing! Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, that ball. Whoa, I don't know if you saw that on the camera there, folks, but there was an LT dad that just jumped out of his seat.
Definitely some unhappy parents there with that call. Maybe the light the Dukes need to break through.
Here comes the DS. High ball by Heatherly. Smart tip, picked up by Tolopoulos. High ball, Carroll with the smart roll shot. Chambers, back to Taylor Carroll. Great dig by Day. Tolopoulos, high ball. Carroll, ooh, unable to get that ball over on that one.
Good to see Day was there to give Carroll a firm embrace even after the mistake, just trying to build momentum within the players on the court.
Here comes Molly Eskra with the serve. Picked up by Day. Tolopoulos to Z-Tech. Short tip there. Oh, that ball went over. I did not think that went over for a second. That's why I didn't say anything. Madison Jones there with a successful half swing.
Sometimes when trying to go through the block, less is more, as we saw there.
Valid. Day, Tolopoulos. Quick run by Faley. Chambers, great ball to Richards. Smart roll shot. Tolopoulos to Carroll, sending it deep. Richards is there. Going back to Richards. Off the hands of the block. Tolopoulos unable to pick that ball up, as well as Katie Day. 16-21 as the Dukes call their final timeout in the third set here. Griffin, talk to me.
Let's see if the Dukes hold their timeout longer. Coach P taking his first timeout, only holding it for around 20-25 seconds. Let's see if he has more to say to his team or if he lets them play through. LT only needs 4 more points to close the set and win the game.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Dukes can do to rally and come back in this game.
Yeah, I want to see what the Dukes' game plan is here. They came back. They used around, just around 40 seconds, so almost doubled their time. Not that anyone really cares about that, but, we do.
Coming back in with the same lineup for the Dukes.
Molly Eskra, short serve. Katie Day ace, not seeing that one coming. That was a great serve there from Molly Eskra.
One of the few times Katie Day has been targeted in the serve receive today, and it resulted in an ace for LT.
Picking on Carroll this time. Tolopoulos back to Eileen Carroll. Big swing, blocked by the LT Lions. Madison Jones along with Emma Chambers. Is it Emma Chambers? I don't think it's Emma. Colleen Chambers. My apologies. It's Emma O'Brien. Carroll. Tolopoulos. Faley. Love it. I love that. Some momentum here as the crowd shakes their little pom-poms in the air for the Dukes.
York's girls, JV and freshmen now on their feet, trying to get their girls to rally to win this varsity game.
What can Lila Bennis, the freshman, do here? Deep serve, picking on Molly. Great approach by Richards, blocked by Z-Tech and oh, I'm sorry, that's not Z-Tech. Tolopoulos and Faley.
I bet you could hear that block at home. Definitely a lot of power in that swing from LT. Great job by Faley and Toliopoulos to get their hands on it.
Lila Bennis once again picked up by Julia Ahrens. Richard with the smart roll shot, picked up by Bennis. Tolopoulos to Carroll. Smart tip. Picked up by Farin. She's everywhere. That's not Farin. Tolopoulos. Smart tip by Faley. Richards is there. Chambers with the dump. Picked up by Faley. Carroll. Tolopoulos. Great ball. Chambers to Richards. Good cut. And the freshman's unable to pick the ball up on that one. Wow, that was a great pickup by number 10, Molly Eskra. Wow, she's a junior, folks, standing at 5'7". That was a great dive and a great dig to save the point. And here comes Kate Featherly from match point. Eileen Carroll, Elise Smith, Tolopoulos attempting to get some shots in there. Eskra to Richards, free ball, picked up by Day. Elise Smith. Carroll with the smart tip, picked up by the Dukes, and the LT is in the net. Some complaints there from the LT players, but, you know, refs are refs. They got to do their job.
LT trying to close out this set while Dukes are trying to make a rally.
Carroll. Oh, not going over on that one. That's an ace for the Dukes. The score is now 20-24. Dukes down by 4 in the third set.
Dukes need 5 points to push this game into overtime. Carroll trying to be the hero.
Will she do it? Oh, big block by Day. She's there to read that tip and put it right back where it came from.
Great job by Day. Send that block right over as LT calls a timeout. Dukes mounting some momentum now. Comeback definitely is alive. LT's coach trying to shut down the idea of a comeback with a timeout, trying to ice Carroll.
Yeah, 21-24. We're going to talk a little bit. Oh, my goodness, the Dukes are already back on the court. I love to see the energy. Let's keep that up as we both bleed green here. You know, Connor might be wearing blue for LT, but that's all right. He's a Michigan fan. We won't say anything. Let's see what the Dukes, can they pull it out here, or is the game going to end right after the serve? We will see Eileen Carroll against Taylor Carroll. Here we go. Sets live for LT. Picked up by Madeline Richards. Middle ball blocked by Faley, and that ball hits the ground. I'm getting a little excited here, Griff. I don't know about you.
The Dick Campbell gym is coming alive during this comeback right now. Crowd is getting loud as Carroll continues the serving streak.
Jim just got quiet there for a sec. Where's Chambers going? She's going to her outside. Madeline Richards picked up by Carroll. Smith today. Roll shot picked up by Eskra. Great high ball. Richards sending it over. Naraki with the pickup. Lee Smith to the right side. Tolopoulos. Smart roll shot in the donut. And it hits the floor. It hits the floor. Score is now 23-24. The Dukes have a chance.
This point may decide the game here. If Carroll gets the point, she pushes it into OT, but if LT gets a point, game is over.
Here comes Carroll. The gym got quiet again, folks. Chambers to Richards. Big swing picked up. Oh, that ball hit the floor. Oh, what a dig. I mean, that end push there, Griff, was just awesome. That was the most exciting I've been in a while. But
definitely a lot of energy there in those last waning moments of the set. LT eventually coming out on top. Both teams played a great game. Third set really showing how great of a matchup this was.
Yeah, well said there, Griff. Well said. I think it was Dukes. They took it the first set. LT took it the second, and they just took the third. I think the Dukes were sleeping in the beginning of the third set there, but dang, they had a good comeback coming for them, but God said no. Well, that's it for me. I've been Shepard Plamann, along with Griffin Hanna. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Choi is the cameraman. We thank him for being here tonight. And enjoy your Tuesday evening, folks. You've been watching YSN.